Well, Buffalo and Pittsburgh are on their longest win streaks of the season. 5 in a row for Buffalo and 3 straight victories for Pittsburgh, who's looking for their first playoff win since the 2016 divisional round. For more on how this team can end their 6-year drought in the playoffs, let's send it back to Bob and Coach for your keys to the game, presented by your neighborhood Ford store. Guys.
Thanks, Missy. And it's time to talk about the big moments of this game. One component we didn't talk about was the special teams. We saw last week Deontay Hardy. I'm sure Buffalo Bills fans were saying, don't field that, don't field that. He fields it and he takes it 95 yards. You've had Miles Killebrew come up with big plays in that stadium. How big in a game like this can those moments be?
Special teams is always a major component of playoff football. I did a quick study on last year's games. Man, there were 14 or so dynamic special teams plays or game-changing plays in the playoffs a year ago, and so we'll be searching for that dynamic play, that game-changing play, as will they. We've been in the stadium with them a bunch over the years and respect what they're capable of in that phase, and so it's going to be hot competition in that phase as well, no doubt.
You faced teams in some hostile environments. What is Buffalo like, especially on a game like this?
You know, there are a couple of things to be concerned about. The energy and the environment is just one component. The weather conditions is another component. And so, you know, those are things that have your attention. Windage, but their fans, they have loyal support. It'll be a hostile environment. We'll have to, you know, fight against that from a silent count perspective. It behooves you to stay on schedule, to not get behind the chains and so forth and things of that nature. You don't want to be one-dimensional in an environment like that, and so those are some environmental things that have our attention.
This is, it seems, especially because of the weather, could be a game of the trenches. You guys have done very well. Can't say enough about Isaac Seumalo, who went through this entire season not giving up a sack. What's he meant to your offensive line?
Man, he is just a steady professional. It's the reason why we went out and acquired him in free agency. He has been exactly what we signed up for. The consistency in which he performs, his availability, the effectiveness has been a real asset to us, but we've been fortunate. We've gotten those type contributions from a lot of veteran guys. Can't say enough about Allen Robinson and his contributions, for example, or Landon Roberts on the other side of the ball. We've got some guys that are new to us that are not necessarily new to the National Football League and have done a really nice job of providing steady veteran presence, although they're new to our environment and culture.
Coach, all the best. Look forward to a great game in Buffalo.